What is going on, guys? Today is the freaking day. Indian motorcycle they're breaking it up. You know what? There has been so many of you and myself has asked for today, the day Indian motorcycle takes a fully liquid cooled performance bagger setup and they bring it to fork mounted fairings. Yeah, that's right. PowerPlus 108, 112, coming to you in a Chieftain. Let's go. All right, so this video, guys, if you don't know who I am, I'm Fish. I'm a content creator. I do 99% of the time I do motorcycle content. 1% of the time I do whatever the hell I think is awesome. I have been asking for this for a really long time. And I am freaking pumped to give you guys some of my opinions on this, my thoughts on this. Listen, the regular Chieftain with a Thunderstroke motor is not bad, okay? It's fine. There's a lot of reasons why a person wants this motorcycle, this one, okay? Now, there's a lot of reasons why putting one of the most powerful American V-twins that is fully liquid cooled. So first of all, if you don't know, the PowerPlus motor debuted as a 108 cubic inch motor in the Challenger platform back in 2020. I was lucky enough to buy one of those bikes. I put 38,000 miles on that motor, ripped. I mean, and it's just something else. This new PowerPlus Chieftain, it is not just that motor in this. It's a completely different motorcycle. In my opinion, it is the next level performance bagger. The new 2025 PowerPlus Chieftain. First of all, one thing that this has, I'm gonna talk about this right away because it goes under talked about, even about the Challenger, because now the Challenger's been around for 4 or 5 years. People forget the Pursuit. Inverted front forks with dual Brembo brakes on the front. I think it's 5 inches of travel. Yeah, I mean, listen, if you were to have a Harley Davidson, the only way to get that front end is the CVO. The CVO, okay? New to the 2025 year. On top of that, they have the RDRS or the Smart Lean technology available. Not all, there's 3 models of the Chieftain. One model is like the standard or maybe the base or entry where it doesn't have RDRS, it doesn't come with navigation. Yeah, it doesn't have those, but the limited package and the Dark Horse packages, they do come with that stuff. And I do want to talk about the RDRS or the Smart Lean technology and some of the benefits. So before we get into more about the motor, the PowerPlus, the 108, the 112, let's talk about Smart Lean technology. What is it? Or if you're new to Indian motorcycle, if you're new to the Challenger, maybe you've always had a Chieftain. Listen, not everybody loves frame mounted fairings. Not everybody loves the front of the Challenger. I do, okay? Now, I think Chieftains are beautiful. There's things about Chieftains that are much different. Ergonomics wise, a bigger person doesn't feel as comfortable on a Chieftain. A Chieftain is a little bit more crunched up, a little less leg room. The seat heights will be the same between the Chieftain and the Challenger. Also, Roadmaster and Pursuit, same thing. But the ergonomics, if you're a little smaller, right, you're a little shorter, that person will fit the Chieftain, the Roadmaster. Something else that's different is some people just don't like when you turn the bars and the fairing doesn't move. Okay, like that. See that? Oh, you probably can't see that. I don't know, doesn't look like it. But the fairing moves with the handlebars. A lot of people like that. Some people, that's just their big thing. So we're gonna talk a little bit more about the 2025 Chieftain with the PowerPlus motor. If you look right here, let's turn you just a little. Turn here. This is the old model. Nothing is here. The new models, they have LED lights there. To be honest with you, I'm not sure if they're blinkers or not. So, at this moment, I haven't got clarification on that, but they're here. Also, this fairing, oh, hang on, let's look at this. Something Indian Motorcycle did that was much different is they kind of adapted, in my opinion, like a PowerPlus fairing. They made where a little stronger lines. They got away from the softer line. They went with stronger lines with, hang on. I'm gonna drop a picture anyway, but I just wanna show you what I'm talking about. If I drop this right now, I'll be pissed. But if you look here, these two divots, I'm calling these the PowerPlus divots, baby. And as you can see, because I'm putting a picture for sure, the new Chieftain now has the PowerPlus divots. I mean, and the cool thing about that is you're gonna be able to see the new PowerPlus divots on the Chieftain right away. Not just the lights here, but right away, the PowerPlus divots. I freaking love it. It looks so sick. I'm excited. The straight lines, I'm excited. What else did Indian Motorcycle do? They put some new safety features on these motorcycles. So let's talk about those. Let's talk about RDRS, or some people call it Smart Lean technology. I don't really know. I'm not sure why I keep calling RDRS. I think Indian Motorcycle calls it Smart Lean technology. Maybe in industry it has been called RDRS somewhere. I'm not sure why I call it that way, but it is rider safety. So RDRS, or Smart Lean technology, what it is when you're leaning the bike, it understands, like a 6-axis system that monitors your lean with your acceleration, with your braking. So if you're in a corner and you're accelerating, it understands that your contact patch is less. It understands that you need less slip, even less slip. It is important, severe, right? That you do not in a corner start to pivot it out, because you will wash out on you, right? Same thing under braking and ABS circumstances, right? If you're in a corner and you grab a handful, all right, and you go a little bit hard, it will come out on you. That's what this Smart Lean technology does. It makes it a safer situation for us, for you and for me.
The Indian Challenger redefines fully loaded with the widest array of features and benefits of any American V-twin bagger. But its most impressive feature may just be something you can't see. Indian's state-of-the-art Smart Lean technology, an intuitive system that overcomes limitations of standard traction control and anti-lock braking systems. It all begins with the Bosch 6-Axis Inertial Measurement Unit, or IMU. The IMU calculates the exact orientation of the motorcycle at all times, collecting and processing a variety of data to predict wheel slip before it occurs for safer throttle and braking application while cornering. Standard traction control systems use wheel sensors to detect the loss of traction. The problem is, they assume the motorcycle is stable and upright and fail to account for lean angle or unstable road conditions. Ultimately, it's during sharper lean angles while cornering where it's most common to lose traction and have the rear end step out. The Challenger's dynamic traction control with cornering control takes lean angle into account, calculating the optimal amount of power to the rear wheel to maximize acceleration and minimize the chances of losing the rear end. Like standard traction control systems, standard anti-lock braking systems also fail to account for lean angle when a motorcycle is cornering. This is a problem, considering the fact that the most common single-vehicle motorcycle crash scenario is low side, which can occur while cornering when too much brake pressure is applied relative to the available traction. The Challenger's ABS control optimizes brake pressure based on the lean angle while cornering to further enhance safety and performance. This minimizes the odds of tucking the front end and low siding, while also maintaining course through an apex versus running wide and crossing a center line. In addition, Challenger is equipped with drag torque control to significantly reduce rear wheel spinning, sliding, or chirping during abrupt downshifts. SmartLean technology is virtually thinking on the rider's behalf to minimize common riding hazards and maximize rider confidence on the road. And that's something you just can't put a price on.
And so now that we know what that is, I'm going to tell you they have added to that, right? So not only do we have ride modes, so you could pick the mode that works best for you. Rain mode, standard road, sport mode. There ain't no other mode but sport mode, baby, but sport mode. You have those. You can turn traction control on and off, okay? They decided to up the game. Of course, Indian decided to up the game. They always do. First thing they did is they did a linked brake system. It's an electronic linked brake system. What happens is it will, through your pool, it evens out. And I don't really know exactly how it works, to be honest with you. And I haven't talked to an engineer. I haven't talked to any of the people in Indian Motorcycle yet. Dang, what is going on? But I will. I promise I will. So leave a comment below if some of this doesn't make sense. We're going to try to find questions. But if you grab some handful of front brake, it will apply some pressure to the rear brake. I don't think it's 100%. I don't think it's not like 1-for-1, right? But using the SmartLean technology and stuff that's way freaking smarter than me. Here, I'm gonna you want to know a little bit. Way smarter than me. It puts in, you know, a little bit of pressure. Also, I believe it goes the other way. Rear brake, electronic balancing system. But for a linked brake system, I am working on an interview with an engineer by Indian Motorcycle that can help me with some of these questions. So for reals, write down in your comments the questions so I know what to ask these guys. Next thing Indian Motorcycle decided to do is they call it brake hold control. I've called it hill assist. You've probably heard it as a hill assist. Same thing. It is a driver activated system that allows you to turn it on. So say you come up onto a hill or maybe a steep grade, maybe a parking ramp or something. We've all been there where all of a sudden you don't realize it, but you're at the top of a hill or mid-hill and you're trying to get the bike going, right? And you're letting the clutch out and you're doing this and the bike's trying to roll backwards. Maybe you're trying to 1-foot it. It is a pain. So now they offer hill assist, where you're able to turn it on and the bike will hold its brakes for 3 minutes while you get it going under control. Incredible. I know that this has been asked for a couple of years, I think 2 years, that people have told me, hey Fish, when are they coming out with this? And since they don't tell me inside secrets, I don't know. I do now, baby. 2025. Chieftains, Challengers, Pursuits, Roadmasters. They're all gonna have it. Not at all, I'm sorry. All the limiteds and all the dark horses will have it. These are upgraded systems to their smart lean technology. On top of that, they have now some warnings. They put in a blind spot warning, a light indicator on your rear view mirror, and I believe it happens whenever somebody hits your blind spot, it indicates. So when you check your mirror, it will notify you through the light that there's somebody there. A lot of cars have this technology. This is not like new to the road, right? But I don't know if a lot of motorcycles have it. So I thought that was really cool. So I appreciated that. Tailgate warning is a new thing Indian Motorcycle has. It notifies us, the riders, on our 7-inch ride display that there's a tailgater behind us. I don't know what that notification looks like. I don't know what the icon looks like, but it does notify us through the ride command system. But what it also does is a rear collision warning. So as it's monitoring somebody that looks like they're coming up to do something, my understanding is it notifies them. Maybe a tweaker, blinker. I actually don't know of this yet. As of this video getting shot, I haven't seen it happen. I would assume if you're seeing this video, there's other videos out that might show it. Listen, I'm excited to see this though. So I don't know if it's just like an artificial tweaker blinker that just lights up. If it's a separate light, I would imagine it's something to get your attention or get their attention, I should say, before they hit us. We all know we want to split traffic. We don't like stop signs. We don't like stoplights. And also, there's always that guy that is just wanting to go faster than us. They don't want to be passed by a motorcycle or whatever. And so it notifies them through a rear collision warning is what they're calling it, where it blinks, I'm guessing, and just lets them know, like, bro, you're getting close. Do you not see me, dog? Like, what's going on? So anyway, I thought that was amazing. What a growth. What a, like, just go at it, you know? All right, so I know that you're waiting, and we're gonna talk about numbers. We're gonna talk about how much something actually costs. We're gonna talk about that. But before I go on, please do me a solid. Indian Motorcycle, because of our community, because of people like you hitting the subscribe button, hitting the like button, and leaving a comment, even if it's like, hey bro, good video. Hey bro, answer the money question faster. Hey bro, stop asking us to subscribe. If it wasn't for those, I wouldn't have the opportunity to bring you guys the information as fast as I have been. So thank you to you guys, this community. Thank you for sharing my videos and maybe telling people about it. Thank you for coming to meet and greets and IMRG meetings and hosting, like coming to rides that I'm at and meeting me and hanging out and letting me meet you. These are awesome things that I look forward to. So before I go, I just gotta say thank you, but also I am gonna say, hit that subscribe button, dog. Let me give you information. YouTube is a really fun platform that is free, but for me to continue to get the love, I need to be able to show people I got subscribers. So I appreciate it. And then now let's talk some money. So I got my little cheater here because one thing I like is to be factual. The first thing we're gonna do right now is talk about money, and then I'm going to talk a little bit more about my thoughts on this bike and how if I'm excited or what. I'll tell you a couple of the negative things. In my opinion, I think they're negative, I don't know. But let's talk about it. Okay, here we go. The Chieftain. I'm gonna use red this time, and if you watch another video of mine, I might say red is bad. But for today, right now, Red means fire, baby. Because this Chieftain is freaking fire, all right? Disregard anything I said about red before. Because I said green is go, but now I don't have my green stickers or my green marker. So we're gonna go red is fire today, baby. All right, so the first one, like I said, there's 3 models of Chieftains. So the first one is the Chieftain PowerPlus. This one would be what we'd call like the base or the bottom or the standard, right? This is the one that doesn't have it does have ride modes. It doesn't have RDRS or smart lean technology. It doesn't have these warnings, right, built in. It does have a traction control and an ABS, and you can turn traction control on and off, but it is not the smart lean traction control, if that makes sense. This is a 108 motor with 122 horsepower and 128 feet-pounds of torque. And you're over here like, Fish, you haven't talked about that 112. 112? Did you say 112? I'll get there, don't trip. We're gonna talk about 112 in just a second, all right? But the PowerPlus, if you're a guy that wants to do a long rolling burnout, if that's you, and you're like, dude, I want that fork mounted fairing so bad. I want to do the longest freaking rolling burnout of all time on any. This would be yours, right? Because it doesn't have linked brakes. You're asking, you keep saying, Fish, just tell me the freaking price. I'm over it already. Okay, I've watched 32 videos, Fish, and I'm ready for your opinion. All right, here we go, my opinion. The PowerPlus Chieftain is $26,499, and that's only black. Black metallic, which means glossy with some sparkle, glitter, little angel dust. That's what black metallic is for $26,499. Now, the Chieftain Limited PowerPlus starts at $27,499. This would be black metallic, sunset red metallic, and heavy metal. I don't know what heavy metal is. This comes with smart lean and all this. They all have this. This one has this too. So that comes with smart lean. Now limited, if you're new to Indian motorcycle, limited means chrome. Limited is not a blacked out motorcycle, has chrome accents, chrome spots, not spots, but just items that are chrome. Where if you wanted a dark, blacked out version, you want the Dark Horse. And the Chieftain PowerPlus Dark Horses start at $28,499. $28,499. Now, here's your colors: black smoke, sunset red smoke, ghost white metallic smoke. What the heck? And blue dusk. Ghost white metallic smoke. Wow, that sounds interesting, because smoke is normally not glossy, but metallic meaning pop. So is the satin finish? Oh, I can't wait to see this bike. Oh, I hope I get to see this bike. I got something to tell you about that in just a second. So these start at $28,499. They come with all of the good stuff. We've been talking a little bit about this whole PowerPlus 112. So Indian motorcycle, as most of you guys know, and if you don't, let me tell you, during the Moto America Motorcycle Series, there is a race called King of the Baggers. And it is a Harley Davidson versus an Indian motorcycle series where they race each other to decide who the King of the Baggers are. And in 2024, Indian Motorcycle won King of the Baggers.
I'm here to try and do a job, and I feel my job is to win a championship.
Roy Hartfoss has come over from Australia as a Superbike champion and has really taken this series by storm.
We got through this year with no DNFs, and it was just amazing. The team gave Troy a bike and put it in his hands, and Troy's proven to us this year that if we give him a bike, he can go out and get the job done.
The Indian Challenger just proved for the third time, 3 championships, that it is the best bagger on the market. It's got torque, it's got handling, it's got good brakes, straight from the factory. What we do with the team at S&S is enhance all that, put it on the track, and show everybody what it's all about.
From the phone call with Gary in December, to the banks of Daytona, to the MotoGP crowds at Coda, to the gravel trap in Brainerd, to here, it's just been such an incredible year, and surreal to think that I've got myself a championship in my first year, and it's just been exactly what I hoped for. I was out of my comfort zone, and I was able to succeed and push my body to new limits, and it's been an incredible journey.
King of the Baggers, and they have now brought their R&D program from King of the Baggers and the PowerPlus motor, 112 cubic inch motor. They are bringing it to all of us. A 100, that's a 108, a 112 is 126 horsepower and 133 feet-pounds of torque. This is what the 112, the PowerPlus 112 cubic inch motor puts out. This motor was created to go against the 131.4 cubic inch race motor Harley Davidson puts out for King of the Baggers. So just because this 112 is smaller than a 131 or a 128 or a 116 or whatever, this is no joke. At the time of this video, let me tell you, Indian Motorcycles dropping this 112. Now, at the time of this video, and I hope you're not seeing this, because if you're seeing this, that means I have put in the right answer. If you're seeing this, I haven't got the right answer in time, and I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if these bikes are gonna be rolling off of the factory floor with a 112, or if this is gonna be a kit that is offered for the 108s, or both. I have no idea. I also don't know if there's what the pricing of any of this is. So when we say a bike starts at $26,999 or whatever the number is, I don't know if that is before a 1.8, if that is the 112, I have no idea at the time of this video. I am sure that I will have all the information, and that's why it's important to hit subscribe and hit the bell notification, because I will bring to you the correct answer. Now, what I do know is the 112, the claim is 126 and 133. I do know that. I do know that this is available. I do know that it will be available on the 2025 Chieftains, all the PowerPlus platforms, 2025. I just don't know how we get it there. I don't know the cost, okay? I'm so freaking excited though. There is so many people in this world that have dealt with so much. Listen, a great friend of mine, her name's Maggie. She rips, she rides. She is 3 feet 9 inches tall. She's not really that tall. I don't know how tall you are, Maggie, if you're watching. But the modifications that young lady has had to do to make her Challenger fit her, first of all the kudos in the world to this young lady, because she will outride half of the men that I know, 3/4 of the men that I know, probably. A person her size may not want to modify a Challenger as much as she did, may not feel comfortable modifying a Challenger as much as she did. But her fit on a freaking Chieftain, now we're talking. The fit is smaller. Remember, we talked about that. A little bit closer, a little bit smaller. Pretty freaking sick. So all of you people that have always wanted a little bit more performance, you wanted that king of the bagger feel, but a Challenger just felt too big, I recommend to go to your local dealership, find the demo truck, and take out a Chieftain. Okay, any Chieftain, Thunderstroke or PowerPlus, but if you want performance, you want a high torque and high horsepower vehicle, and you're a little smaller package, the Chieftain's a great fit, okay? And now you have that opportunity for that. But if you want to do rolling burnouts, buy a standard. Oh, this is so exciting. I've known so many people that are just fork-mounted fairing people. They don't care about frame-mounted fairing bikes. It's just their thing, you know? But now you have your opportunity to own it. You have your opportunity. Indian Motorcycle has brought it. They brought it out. They came out swinging like they always do. So here's the next thing. Here in a couple weeks, after you see this video, I'm actually headed to a spot where I'm gonna ride some. I'm just saying that, I'm manifesting it. But no, I'm gonna get my hands on one of these. I'm looking to ride it. So this is your time going forward to start hitting up more questions. Put me to work. Put me to work. What do you guys want to see? What do you guys want to get? My dealership can grab some sometimes. We could do walk-arounds. I'm excited to see them. If you're watching this video, there's odds are it all just dropped. I haven't got my hands on one. I do have a Chieftain right here. It's my boys from Ride Culture's Chieftain. So I've been using his kind of standby guys, and I'm really excited for this. I'm excited some of these new safety features that Indian Motorcycle has. I'm excited to learn more about the 112, if it's a kit or if it's coming off of the factory line. I don't know that. I have a feeling it's a kit, but I don't know. It's probably both. I would assume it's probably both, so people with past versions of the PowerPlus have options now for 112. That's what I hope. I hope they have both. I hope you can just buy it off the line with the 112, and then I also hope they offer a kit so that people that want to buy that, you know, or maybe buy the 108 now Chieftain, and then upgrade to the 112 later have options. That's what I'm hoping. And sometimes it's fun to be able to do that with your dealership, and you can help with financing and all that. I don't know. Okay? I got a video coming. I haven't worked on it because I don't know the answers. When I know all the answers, I will get you the answers, I promise. What we're gonna talk about right now is I'm gonna tell you the Roadmaster stuff. For the Indian Roadmaster, can you see me? For the Indian Roadmaster, actually I'll just put it on the screen. The Indian Roadmaster Limited, which is the chrome package, starts at $31,999, and your three options of colors are black metallic, sunset red metallic, spirit blue metallic. Those are your three options. For the Limited again comes with all of the Smart Lean technologies. So does the Dark Horse. Speaking of Dark Horse, that is a blacked out trim. They are starting at $33,499 with the options of black smoke, Nora bronze smoke. Interesting, okay. Storm gray and the sunset red smoke. So they definitely went with like a non-glossy, it doesn't sound like. I'm excited to see these. Again, those are the Roadmaster colors, and they're starting at $33,499. All right, and before I let you guys go, I want to tell you just one more thing, guys. I know I'm super pumped. I've probably been talking. This is probably a very long video. I appreciate you guys staying to the end. A lot of people wonder about options, accessory options. Listen, they're all available, okay? Slim trunks are available, driver backrests are available, luggage racks are available, rider back supports are available, different seats are available, bars, miter bars, all kinds of different options. Indian Motorcycles coming out they're available. These bikes are starting to ship in February, which if you're watching that's probably like in a week away. They'll start to ship to your local dealerships or dealerships in your area. And yeah, I'm excited for this. I think it's a great move by Indian Motorcycle. It gives all those street glide owners that have been really digging the Challenger platform, but didn't want to go Challenger because they like fork mounted fairings. This is your chance. You're getting inverted front support. That's sport bike technology, dual Brembo brakes. You're getting LED lights. I'm gonna try to be riding one of these soon, so leave your comments below, hit the bell, and I will try to get you as much content as I can. More videos coming on these topics. So, PowerPlus, baby, we're growing. Indian Motorcycle is knocking it out of the park again. CVO stuff all the way from the base. That's right. Ride hard, ride fast, say hi to somebody you don't know. Peace.